Hi. Thank you for attending today's reading. Let's begin. I ghosted my long-term BF, got into an argument which lead him to say I could care less about you. If you died tomorrow, I wouldn't go to your funeral. I didn't say anything back. Just never spoke to him again. Hayes tried to contact me several times since. But I want those to be the last words Hayes ever said to me. Bitch ass bitch. End of story. Next story. I fake an accent at my job. My heart is pounding writing this because I literally haven't told anyone this. So I work at this one store. And I work on the sales floor. But before all that, I was just one person interviewing for a position at the store. Before I arrived for my interview, a friend of mine dared me to interview in a British accent. I said I'd do it only if they paid me. And to my surprise, they sent me like $10 through Venmo. Which was more than enough for me. I went into the interview with the mindset that I wasn't gonna get hired, and they inevitably hired me on the spot. Accent and all. I was nervous because I had already talked to a whole bunch of higher-ups with the accent and decided to just go through with it, thinking it was only going to be a summer job. I was so wrong. It's been like 7 months that I've been working there, and I still use the accent to this day. When people ask me where I am from, I just tell them my hometown because I have several Brits from that town whom I grew up with. The accent hasn't really posed a problem until now, cause my BF is friends with one of my co-workers, so I'm gonna have to find the right time to come clean. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. EDIT1. I know that several of you guys wanted to know how I talk. So here's the link to hear me speak as both a fraud and is myself. Enjoy roasting me. https://vocaroo.com/i/soufhvf72. Update. Finally told my boyfriend about the accent, and he said, and I quote, well babe, you just gotta fake it till you make it. And get the hell out of there. I got a lucky one. Yar all. EDIT2. Thank you so much. You technically am right for the silver, you beautiful fox. I less than 3 you, and your comment made me beam from ear to ear. End of story. Next story. As a husband and father, I feel like I'm just in an glorified wallet, and no one respects me or even acknowledges my contribution. I've been married 8 years. I'm 30. My wife is 33. We have 2 kids, a boy, 5, and a girl, 3. I get up every weekday at 4 a.m. Clean up the litter box, walk the dog, sweep up the house. No vacuum because everyone is still sleeping. I fold the clothes that had dried overnight in the dryer. I check the children's laundry baskets and start new loads. I go for a 3 miles run in the dark at 5 a.m. I'm showered and on the road by 6 a.m. I commute for an hour and a half to a job I'm not particularly thrilled about, but I'm good at it and I'm paid well. I'd rather be home building furniture and learning to be a chef. Officially I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., but we rarely finish at the office before 6:30 p.m. I drive home another hour and a half. When I get home the house is a mess. Terrier's no dinner. I'm starving. Did they eat? Yes they did. Uber Eats. Did they order anything for Dad? Maybe. If I'm lucky. Wife will be on her phone. Daughter sometimes sleeping. Sometimes not. Son sometimes sleeping. Sometimes not. I'd like to spend time with them. But I need to eat. Bowl of cereal or TV dinner. Then I check the laundry machine. Yep. Laundry from this morning is still there. And a huge pile that didn't even get started is next to the machine. I put the first load into the dryer and start the next ones. Wife lectures me on how stressful and hard her day was. How hard can it be when I hired a day nanny? Oh, she means stressful drama with her friends. Oh yes. Tell me about what a bitch Brenda is and what a perfect mom she thinks she is and how she's fake. My. That'es so interesting. Yes. A blowjob would be awesome. Oh wait, you didn't say blowjob. You said bill. As in the bill for all the just had to have things you ordered off Amazon today. She tells me about how I never have time for any of them and how I'm an absentee father and I need to step up my contribution at home. Well, this weekend I have to mow the lawn and paint the garage and do all sorts of other chores you insist need to be done only by me. I'm sorry if there's not two of me and I can go on playdates with you and go to champagne brunches where you all pat one another on the back and tell one another how brave and hard-working you are to be sitting in a restaurant paying $50 for a plate of food at noon on a weekday for a 3-hour lunch and yoga afterward when your husband gets a Stofera STV dinner that he heats himself. I'm sorry I can be like the J. Crew family in the ad and be smiling all the time. Someone has to pay for the house you insisted on. The SUVs you insisted on. The Montessori school you insisted on. The fashionable clothes you insisted on. The organic this and that you insisted on. The hair salon and nail appointments you insisted on. Thanks for calling me selfish for spending time on myself on my 3-mile runs. It's the only thing for me I ever get to do. Thanks. And it's while you are sleeping. I really wish you wouldn't condescend to me when you discuss me to your friends. As if I'm obsessed with my career and that's why you are stuck being supermom. You already know I'm happy with an apartment and used economy cars and buying our clothes at Target and working a job where I get to be home to see my kids. Why are you and the nanny so busy that your combined efforts can put the load of laundry in the dryer and press a button? Why do you leave dishes in the sink for me to do after I come home? If you want me to keep working my $160K a year job to fund your lifestyle, that's fine. I'm your hubby and that's what I signed up for. I'm your man and it's my job to support you. I wish you would act like you are on my side. Though. Realize that I want to be home. But if you want all the stuff you insist are non-negotiable. Someone got to go out there and pay for them because that shit ain't free. Thing is, all of it would be more okay if you just said thanks. Mike. I know you are working hard or us and that you are doing your part to keep this train rolling. Instead you paint this picture on social media like you are busting your ass and I'm just off playing golf instead of stressing every second if I'm making enough money to support the lifestyle you want and feel entitled to. You paint me like I'm into myself when I want to be into all of us. Be part of the bubble you are keeping me out of. Why do you resent it so much when our son says he loves me and appreciates me and wants to spend time with me? Why do you hate it when our daughter wants to stay up and watch me eat and talk to me? I'm a husband and a father. I'm a workhorse. That'es life. I've told you how I feel but you tell me I'm crazy and being a crybaby. I don't think asking you to order something for me if you are going to spend money on dinner is unreasonable. If you really want to impress me, cook something for all of us. Marriage is a partnership. It feels like I'm doing more of the lifting than half. That'es okay. But I need you to not gaslight me and treat me like I do nothing while you do everything. Thata s not cool. I'm not your dad, but I feel like ve just taken custody of you and our kids and just get treated like crap. Please stop rolling your eyes like s cringe when I try to play guitar and sing with our kids. They love it. You don't have to, but please don't encourage them to laugh at me. This is not a contest, this is marriage. I do my part. You do your part. Your part should not be laughing at my part. Thanks. Also, it's hard to get a boner when you are berating me. Be glad I can get it up at all when we make love. Thanks. End of story. That is all for today. If you want to support my automated channel, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.